Christmas is the time of year for family and friends. Hey, you, do you know what Christmas is all about? I said, do you know what Christmas is all about? Yes, that's very good. But do you know how to be safe on Christmas? There's many dangers, and there's many ways to avoid them. So, look me closely in the eye, because today we're going to be going over some Christmas safety tips. Burning out the fireplace. The fireplace can bring many joys to people, and it always brings a lot of people together for the holidays, but there are still many safety rules to setting a fire, much more like, why would you stick your head in the fireplace? It could start to blistering on the forehead, or it can lead to severe burning, but it's okay because you can just stop, drop, and roll. However, if you do so, there is a case of setting the carpet on fire along with your entire house. So, just to be safe, you should just call the fire department and extinguish yourself and everything in your house. Although, this is just a drill, so everything is okay. Just make sure you are responsible while setting a fire, and that you are at least 18 years or older. Gift wrapping. Now that we've gone over the simple tasks of the fireplace, we can now start with the real Christmas festivities. What might you ask? Gift wrapping, of course. Gift wrapping is the most friendliest way of Christmas good deeds, but there are still some few safety hazards you should be aware of. For instance, when wrapping it, you should be careful where you're pointing the scissors, and that you make sure that you're not trying to snip anyone else. Otherwise, it could lead to drastic measures. Otherwise, if you were to cut yourself, you would have to call the hospital immediately, as you don't want a limb chopped off for the holidays. As for that, there could be some ghosts trying to haunt the scissors and chase you away out of your house for the holidays. However, that is unclear, as ghosts do not exist. Fortunately for us, we have Volcano Van safety tips. But that doesn't mean that he's real. In fact, he doesn't exist in these videos. So shoo. Charities. There are many charities during the holidays, such as the Salvation Army, most famous for its Christmas stuff, most likely going around to your local supermarkets, just waiting outside for you to hand their money to poor little civilians that are suffering during the army when they should be home with their families on Christmas Day. However, not all the safety tips are all life and death. There are a few safety tips to avoid getting your money stolen or being ripped off by a stranger. Looking at you, looking at you, Rip-Off Golden Freddy from eBay. Yep, that's right, you are a rip-off. And I see you over there in the corner. Get out of here. But just remember, if you ever walk into the place of a charity, you want to make sure that they're not trying to rip you off. Look inside the bin and see if anyone else has donated to make sure that you're not a loner and of society. Security. Even though you have been through some stuff is about life and death, such as robbers. You want to be careful around robbers, as if they don't know if you're going to try and steal anything valuable to you or is an antique to your country, such as exotic butters, or 2 exotic butters. Just remember, the more things you have, the more of a target you become to robbers, so make sure you don't have too much. And also, make sure that whatever you have is not too big and it isn't a living thing. This can make you a target to robbers and a danger to everyone else. So just make sure that robbers don't try and crash into your wall to ensure your safety. These are as many Christmas tips as we are obligated to give you or that we even know of. So just make sure that you have a happy, secure holiday. Merry Christmas, everyone. Oh, and just make sure that all the doors in your house are locked. You don't want any demons crawling inside and trying to drag you back into the darkness. Are you okay? Cut! Ah!